Look, I get it. You're a naturally quiet and reserved guy, and you like to keep to yourself a little bit. You're never really the loudest in the room, you're not the center of attention, but you do have a good heart, and you have very good things to say. But you simply don't have the main character syndrome that is necessary to run a successful YouTube channel in the year of 2023. Because everyone knows that we're in an attention economy, and the competition is ruthless. And without a doubt, the best possible way to garner attention is through becoming a social media influencer. But how do you do it if you're an introvert and you just like being to yourself? You don't necessarily like being on camera, you don't like being the center of attention. Fret not, my fellow introverts. I will lay out to you my tried and true methods of becoming both financially and location free. Firstly, a little bit of theory. I want to introduce you guys to a fairly new concept. It's called Entrepreneurship. I'm sure a lot of you know what an entrepreneur is. However, I bet you didn't know about Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is basically a fork of being an entrepreneur. You're essentially acting like an entrepreneur inside of someone else's business. You have executive decisions, you have a lot of responsibilities. However, you don't hold all of the risk and the reward. A lot of the risk and the reward still goes to the entrepreneur. However, entrepreneurship are a phenomenal way for people like you and I to infiltrate the inner circles of highly successful people and to learn from them directly, and not only garner our own levels of success, but also gather the skills which will be necessary to actually build on our own things if we choose to. It's incredibly valuable to essentially gain the experience of an entrepreneur while not assuming much of all of the risk at all. If you're someone very new on your business adventures, you will benefit greatly from keeping an open mind to entrepreneurship. And I know what you may be thinking. Sam, I want to be the main character. I want to be famous. I want to have all the stats. I want to have all the bitches. I want to have all the money. I understand. However, to get to a position like that is a journey. Gaining the experience of that lifestyle while not assuming the risk. And let's be honest here. You're watching a YouTube video based on how to make money, so you're clearly not in that scenario yet. So keep an open mind to new things. I can tell you from personal experience, I have learned a disgusting amount through entrepreneurship. It's almost shocking how much I've learned and how much I've grown. Open up your mind to the possibility that becoming a student to someone who is more successful than you and has what you want will actually be greatly beneficial to you. Play the best move on the chessboard. A lot of people attach their egos to, the piece that they play. I want to be the king, I want to be the queen, etc. To truly win, you first have to detach your ego from what piece you are on the board. You have to simply be comfortable playing whatever piece is going to get your team to win, whether that be a king, queen, rook, or pawn. Be happy with playing whatever piece is necessary to get your team to success, because with that, everyone in the team grows. Let go of your ego for the sake of growth and success. So how do you enter an entrepreneurship? How do you accomplish that feat? Because you've got to infiltrate a circle, right? You've got to infiltrate an influencers in a circle and prove to them that you are a valuable person who's worth giving this role to. It's a big role. I can tell you from experience that smart influencers are currently clamoring to get their hands on these exact sorts of people which I talk about. Introverted, quiet guys who are incredibly talented, but they just don't quite have all the pieces to be able to do it themselves. But they have such a good brain on their shoulders and such a good student mindset. Smart influencers are clamoring to find these people and to grab them from the market. You're mine, your team, whoever the fuck. Attention is a zero-sum game. The viewer is either clicking on their video or someone else's video. They can't watch both at the same time, so someone wins and someone loses. Influencers know this, and they're looking for smart people to get on their team so they can garner as much attention to their brand as possible. I found the absolute best way to infiltrate an influencer's inner circle is through video editing. What is something that every single influencer needs? They need video editing, don't they? They need someone to produce their content. They make the content, they record it, but they need someone to piece it all together and just make a masterpiece, right? And don't get me wrong, there's lots of video editors out there right now, guys, but they're all so painfully mediocre. You'll notice how often YouTubers just cycle through editors, like they're just churning through them, and that's because they're shit editors and they don't have the right student mindset or the value to provide for these creators, so they just churn them out and they're gone. It's very rare that you have a solid team, and that's what an influencer well and truly wants. But once again, it's so rare to find these people. So if you're able to put yourself in that boat of the very few people out there who actually are good at what they do and they have a fucking sick mindset, you're going to be picked up very quickly if you're able to display that. The best way to display it is through video editing, guys. I've been editing since I was 13 years old, and my God, I've learned a lot through that process. I've had major successes, I've worked with sick clients, and I've created so many videos. I've also worked with terrible clients. One client so bad that they literally made me depressed for a month straight. It took me a really long time to navigate video editing, being able to visualize exactly what I wanted to create, but simply just not having the skills to be able to translate it onto the screen. So many years of frustration of just having an awesome idea but just not knowing how to execute. This is one of the prime reasons why I'm setting up a video editing academy full of the best video editors in the world. I've been planning this for months and months, and I'm finally making a move on it. The Video Editing Academy of Excellence. My academy, without a shadow of a doubt, will turn you into one of the best video editors on the internet. I have worked for many years as an entrepreneur, and through the hiring process of actually hiring other editors as well, I have turned incredibly mediocre editors into absolute fucking machines of pure talent. And I hope to translate those skills which I picked up into an academy which you can enter now. You will gain access to my video editing course, along with navigating your relationships with your clients to truly become an irreplaceable asset to the team which you're a part of. You will also gain access to the Academy of Excellence Discord server, which is full of some of the best editors on the internet. You will gain access to one-to-one time with me, where I will sit in a call with you, a video call, and we will watch your work in real time, and I will give you real-time revisions and constructive criticism to make your videos the absolute best they can possibly be. I'm still setting it all up. However, you can check out the sales page in the description below. It'll be the first link, and you can pre-order to gain immediate access to the Discord server and my personal WhatsApp number. I'm going to pour my heart and soul into this project and truly make it an invaluable course and group to be a part of. Pre-order it now. It's the first link in the description. After the first 10 sales, I'm actually going to bump the price up a little bit, so get in quick. I hope this video is helpful. Take care, guys. Join the academy now.